Arthur Collins has been found guilty of carrying out a horrific acid attack which left more than a dozen clubbers injured. The boyfriend of tour star Ferne McCann has been found guilty of carrying out one of Britain's worst acid attacks. Arthur Collins, the father of The Only Way Is Essex star's newborn child, was charged after a corrosive substance was hurled over a crowd at Mangley 8 in Dorstow, East London, on April the 17th. More than a dozen people were injured when the acid was launched over the dance floor, which was packed with bank holiday revelers. Collins, who had been out celebrating the news of Ms. McCann's pregnancy, had claimed he did not realize the liquid was acid. But a jury at Wood Green Crown Court today convicted him of 5 counts of grievous bodily harm with intent, and 9 counts of actual bodily harm against 14 people. There were tears in the public gallery, which was packed with Collins' friends and family, as the jury's verdicts were read out. Collins was convicted on all counts on a majority verdict of 10-2 and faces a lengthy jail term when he is sentenced on December the 19th. Collins had spent the day of the attack with his then-girlfriend Ferne McCann and she had announced she was pregnant. He said he later went to the nightclub to celebrate. He claimed he did not realize the liquid was acid but was convicted by the jury today. Victims described a burning smell and their skin blistering straight away before everyone started screaming, shouting, running. The substance was later found to have a rating of pH 1, indicating a strong acid. Police believed the attack was part of a feud between rival gangs. Collins was living with his parents in Broxbourne, Hertfordshire, at the time of the attack. He started dating Ferne McCann in the summer of last year and they were on and off until the time of his arrest over the attack. Ms. McCann posted pictures on Instagram of them on holiday in Dubai and told OK magazine that they were planning to move in together. McCann has since given birth to the couple's child. They split up around the time of his arrest. Police and ambulances outside the nightclub after what was one of the UK's worst acid attacks. On the day of the attack, Collins and Ms. McCann had been at a family barbecue where she had announced her pregnancy. Collins then went out with his friend Andre Phoenix to celebrate and got into the row which led to the acid being thrown. He insisted he overheard a group of men planning to spike a girl's drink. After an argument broke out, he was handed the container of acid in the melee. He insisted he thought the liquid was a date rape drug. Sophie Hall was one of those left with burns after the acid was thrown. He threw it over them and says he left the club without realizing there had been a serious incident. At least 16 people were injured, with some taking to the witness box to tell how their skin was coming off and they could hear a hissing sound after the acid was thrown. Police eventually tracked down Collins to a house in Northamptonshire. He jumped out a bathroom window as they entered the property, fracturing both his feet.